COVID-19 deaths in the United States have tumbled to an average of about 600 a day, the lowest level in nearly 10 months. An infectious diseases specialist at the Johns Hopkins University says that vaccinations have played a crucial role even as the nation struggles to reach herd immunity. The U.S. Capitol, which has already vaccinated more than 70% of its residents, launched a unique vaccine drive in the city offering free perks. VOA's Saqib-ul-Islam has the story. Take a look.
It's a beautiful May evening at The Reach, a new outdoor facility at the Kennedy Center, a performing art complex, where people are lining up to get vaccinated.
I just wanted an easy way to get the vaccine, and this was about as simple as it got. I rode my bike here. It was perfect.
But there are added perks for getting vaccine shots here, which are free of charge and administered on a walk-up basis.
Ready? Yeah. What are you doing this weekend?
People get a jab in the arm and a free beer too.
There you go. Congratulations on your vaccine. Cheers.
A combination that drew Jonathan, who is visiting the city.
I actually learned about this by watching a TV commercial about an hour ago while sitting in my hotel. So I do travel a lot, so it's very hard for me to try and schedule 2 shots at once. Being able to come down and get this done, which means I can continue traveling and I can continue traveling safely. A free cup of beer isn't a bad idea either.
Those who didn't really care about the beer were still enticed by the convenience of a single-shot Johnson & Johnson vaccine.
People either want the vaccine or they don't, and so like incentivizing someone with beer, I don't think is gonna, change much. But it was, again, that coupled with we want to see the reach, we have the societal pressure, it's just one shot, at least it's traditional, we got a beer, so it's like all of that
and fresh air
together and fresh air,
just to work out, they did a very good job of this.
Yeah.
Washington's local government and a regional brewing company teamed up with the Kennedy Center for the event named Take the Shot DC, Get a Beer.
There you go, and congratulations on your vaccine. I think the beer is just a bonus when you come to get your vaccine. It happened very quickly, within 48 hours, so I think it was mainly the mayor's office who made it happen.
Public vaccination events like these are an effort to help achieve the goals set by President Joe Biden to get 70% of the U.S. population at least first shot of COVID-19 vaccination by July 4th.
We've got sites across the district that are going to be open every day on a set schedule. But we're also going to have pop-up events like this in order to make sure that our residents have the clear knowledge that the vaccine is free, that it's accessible, and it could even be fun.
City healthcare workers who registered vaccine recipients called the event a success.
I wasn't sure how the turnout would be, but we've had a great turnout. Patients seem really, really eager to get the vaccine. I think any of these events are great. Anything that makes it more accessible to the public.
This week, Washington is ending capacity limits for restaurants, places of worship, gyms, pools, libraries, weddings, and other events. Restrictions for large sports and entertainment venues are expected to be lifted next month. Saqib-ul-Islam, VOA News, Washington.
For more on this unique vaccine drive in the U.S., Voice of America's correspondent Amy Hybels is still with us live from Washington. Amy, thanks for staying with us. Tell us about some of the other efforts that are currently underway to encourage residents to take the vaccine.
Well, the biggest motivator may be the breaking news last night here in the United States that the U.S.'s CDC, that's the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention, has decided that if you're fully vaccinated, you don't need to wear a mask outdoors and you don't need to wear it indoors at many locations. So that may really help to motivate people to get out and to get those vaccines. Now, of course, there are other offerings. There are a lot of gifts being offered and perks and free rides. In fact, U.S. President Joe Biden was messaging the partnership between the rideshare services Uber and Lyft that are offering people free rides to and from vaccine sites here in the United States right now. He wants to meet that goal of getting 70% of the American public vaccinated by July 4th. Now, he met with a bipartisan group of governors virtually on Tuesday, and the governors shared some of their innovative ideas that include everything from mobile vaccine drives to giving away free baseball tickets. Now, in the state of Ohio, the governor has an incentive that has created a little bit of controversy. He's offering anyone age 18 and over who's had at least one shot to participate in a $1 million weekly lottery drawing. As you can imagine, that's raised a few eyebrows back in the state. And then there's the It's Up to You campaign that features 4 former U.S. Presidents Barack Obama, George W. Bush, Bill Clinton, and Jimmy Carter, talking about what they're looking forward to doing as soon as they can get out, since they've gotten the shot. This is a real concern right now because the nation's vaccine rate has plummeted recently, and the administration really wants to see more people get vaccinated to meet that goal of 70% to try to reach herd immunity here in this country.
Right. Amy, since you mentioned the CDC, my final question, there was another big announcement from the CDC. The Centers for Disease Control and Prevention approved the use of the Pfizer vaccine for children 12 to 15 years of age. Tell us about the impact of this move.
This really is a big deal. This will allow all middle schoolers in this country between the ages of 12 and 15 that go ahead and get vaccinated. They'll be allowed to attend their summer camps this year. That's a big deal. There's a very strong camp culture in the United States. There's a camp for just about anything, from building rockets, model rockets, to arts and dance camps. It'll also allow for a more normal school opening come the fall. So a really big development. Now, there is an effort underway to get millions of middle schoolers and high schoolers vaccinated after 2 U.S. government departments, the Food and Drug Administration and the CDC, went ahead and approved that Pfizer vaccine for the younger kids. Another question that was answered is they'll now allow you, or they're recommending that if you go to visit your doctor, say for your annual vaccine shot, a lot of kids have to get vaccinated before they go back to school in the fall, you can get the COVID vaccine at the same time. That's a new development. Before they were recommending that you not get the COVID shot within 2 weeks of any other vaccines. Now they're saying go ahead and get it all at once. That's a big relief to parents who are trying to get their kids vaccinated before they go back to school. Here in the U.S., if your child attends a public school, you have to show that your child was properly vaccinated.
Right. Amy, thank you so much for joining us on this special broadcast and for all your insights.